Okay, this is how we got to kick off 2021, man. I got the one, the only Guapdad motherfucking 4000 here with me. What's up, my guy?
What's good?
Yo, and just a PSA to everyone watching this. We are recording this in December of 2020, and we're gonna be talking about some current things that happened this month. So that's just a PSA if we sound a little not a little outdated, but just like we're still in 2020. But man, yo, I'm so happy to have you here. And we've been chatting it up about Pokemon cards and all this other shit before the interview. And I know I left you hanging because earlier in January of 2020, I had your good friend Young Pinch on the show with me. We were
Yes,
drinking
sir.
beers. It was like Super Bowl weekend. We got a little tipsy, and he told me this very funny story about you, and it's about how you don't smoke, and you were
Mhm.
doing an interview. And I guess you rolled the backwood, or you pretended to roll the backwood, and then Pinch would smoke, and then he'd pass it to you, and you would just hold it and talk, and then you would pass it back to Pinch. And at the end of the interview, the people were like, "Wait, do you smoke?" And you were like, "Nah." You were like, "I'm just fucking with y'all."
It's funny too because they was asking me hella questions about my favorite types of weed and the strains and indica and sativa and my smoking routines, and I lied the whole interview from front to back. I lied for 30 minutes straight. It was the funniest shit ever.
So is just smoking just it's just a choice? I'm assuming it's just like you're good off it. Like it's just not your
Yeah, I
thing.
mean, I'm drinking a lot less now, so I'm smoking a little bit.
Okay.
Um, but I'm not still not a smoker or like I wouldn't go buy it no weed, you know?
Right. It's just like a personal choice. It's like if you feeling it, you'll do it. But it's just like if you're not like someone who's like pressed to be smoking a
Yeah,
lot.
I'm not a smoker at all. I wouldn't even pretend to be.
Right. Right. Well, I just wanted to tell that story because I thought it was funny, and I was like, and I told Pinch, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get Guapdad on here one day, and I'm gonna have him respond to this story about him. So I'm happy that I finally got to close that loop.
Yeah, no, that's definitely probably one of the funniest interview segments I ever did.
So this week that we're recording this is kind of crazy for you, man, because Versus just happened this past weekend. As someone from
Yeah,
the Bay Area, I know this was very special to you.
yes.
As someone who has a lot of friends in the Bay Area and appreciates the culture, it was super dope to see for myself. And you also are on the project that E-40 Too Short dropped, and you're on the
Yes,
record
sir.
Outlandish. How
Yep.
how is this moment for you, man? Because I know that being from the Bay, this is just like I feel like just to be, um, you had E-40 on a record on your last project, but I'm sure that this is a bigger full circle moment because it's two legends and yourself, of course.
Yeah. It's man, it's unbelievable, honestly. Like I never I mean I did imagine this, I don't want to say never, but I didn't know when it was gonna happen for me to just like get accepted by the OGs. Like what? 40 and short, and I'm on a fucking joint album. And the video drops today, actually. Um, so I'm hella excited for people to put that out there and just to like hear and see my verse and see me rapping with fucking Too Short. That's crazy. Uh I feel hella good about it. And during the verses, which was hella tight, Short shouted me out like 3 times. They played Alpha. I was like, oh, we going up. Come on, baby. What we doing?
What has been like, because I'm sure you've had extensive conversations with both of them at this point. What has been
Um,
like, I guess, from Bay Area to Bay Area rapper, what has been like some gems that they've given you? What have been like, moments that you've, in conversations with them that you really like just remember or like, take to heart?
Man, I was out to eat after the video shoot with Too Short. And we went out to eat with two bitches. And they was hella fine, and that we getting drunk, getting margaritas and shit, and the restaurant knew Short. So they came out and they brought us extra fucking blended pina coladas and shit. I'm just hella drunk. The girl's rubbing on my leg. I'm eating fried fish, dipping it in the lemon butter sauce. And then he gets a FaceTime call. He starts rolling. He's like, yeah, I'm with him right now. He hands me the phone. Too Short hands me the phone. And it's E-40, Snoop Dogg, and Ice Cube all on a fucking group call, a group FaceTime. And I'm stuck like, get off me, bitch. And I'm getting myself together. And they like, and Snoop's like, what's up, nephew? I'm like, what's up, Unc? And Cube hella serious. Ice Cube, the scariest nigga in the world. He hella serious. He like, Snoop Dogg said you creative. And I'm like, yeah, I be having good ideas, Mr. Cube. I want to see it. Send me some links. And I was like, okay. Have a nice night, nigga. I never been I never been supported so aggressively in my life.
I was trying not to laugh because when I talk, the camera will hop back on me, and I just wanted to make sure people saw your facial expression of Ice Cube, because that shit was
Bruh,
crazy.
no, I was like, what the fuck? I don't know how to respond to this, but it's great. They dropping a collective album called Mount Westmore. And it's all four of them, and they want me to direct a video too, so I might do that.
Wow, that's amazing. Yo, that story, that's not the story I was expecting. I thought that you were gonna be like, yo, he told me this really thing with this girl while this girl was rubbing on my leg. I was eating my fried fish, and he told me he's like, you next. But then you come through with the Ice Cube shit, which I think is hilarious, man. But congrats on that. That's such a dope thing, and I guess accomplishment for you to
Yeah,
have all these guys like from the West Side, like, you know, just
I mean,
show
that's the
love.
cosign. They didn't really even need to say it, but like that is the cosign. That's how niggas look at me now, and I appreciate that. And I ain't gonna let nobody down because I'm hella fucking tight anyway.
And you know what? You
So,
definitely doing your thing because you dropped like a million different songs this year, right? I was trying to keep up with you over the
yeah,
past couple days, making sure I listened to everything and make sure I had a full understanding of everything you put out. You know, you put out the Platinum Falcon Tape earlier this year, part one, and then you came back with Platinum Falcon Returns. And I think
yeah,
one of the most interesting songs on this was the collab with Deontay Hitchcock, or the Orgasm record, right?
yeah. Orgasm full of pain.
Orgasm full of pain. And what I found so interesting on it was that, you're talking about like gentrification and all this stuff like on the record. And when you look at the title of that record, it's not something that you would think that you would hear on it. Like
Yeah,
you talk about using your white voice and gentrification in your neighborhood and seeing like your uncles on the news and all this different stuff. But
yeah,
I guess in the disguise of a record called Orgasm Full of Pain.
yeah.
So
Because
go
that's
ahead.
how I felt. I wanted to describe what my version of bittersweet is. You know, Kanye West song, bittersweet, you're gonna be the death of me. And I was like, damn, man, that's how I feel right now. Just being black in America, everything's so bittersweet because like it's hella tight to be black, but like not to the police, you know.
Mhm.
It was just a lot of energy going into that. Like it's hella tight to be from Oakland, but I go back to Oakland and don't nobody look like me no more. The neighborhood looks different. It's different. And I'm like, it feel good to have pride in these things, but then it's bittersweet to analyze that pride or the lack of substance that used to be there. It's like busting a nut, but it hurt. Orgasm full of pain.
Right. And I think that it's so interesting what you do with some of your records. You know what I'm saying? Like you name them, Orgasm Full of Pain. And to some people, they might be like, oh, haha, this is funny. This is a funny ass name.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end, but in reality, like when you listen to the record, or if you actually sit down with the record and you actually lend your ear to it, you actually like hear like the shit that you're talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like that fun aspect of the joint is still there, but there's a deeper meaning behind, Orgasm Full of Pain.
Yeah, I like to paint um movies in my head when I make songs about like what somebody could do in a movie or really in their life while they're listening to it. And I wanted somebody to like it to be a sunny day. A nigga be driving the old school, you know, we got car culture in the Bay, so a nigga be
Mm.
driving some old, some tight. He got the top down and he just that flute come on, it's just like do 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 pop pop. And he just reflecting as he drive through his neighborhood. That's the kind of scene I wanted to paint, you know, for that song. I think about that a lot. Like on that same project, I think Chopper Talk was on there.
Mhm.
And when I listened to that, I wanted people to work out to that song. I wanted people to be out in the field. Like I imagine a white bitch running up a hill, listening to that song and like getting to the top of the hill and looking at the view.
Man, I love that. I love that. And I love, and I really got that sense of like, you know, you just painting a picture, and I think more people need to give you credit for that. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you don't get enough credit for that, because, you know, like I said before, they might just take the name of the record at face value instead of, you know, kind of going beyond. You know, it's like when you're staring at a painting. You know what I'm saying? You're staring at a painting of like, you know, a mountain or some shit, but like when you really look deep into it, there might be some other shit there that you don't notice, and I feel like that's a lot of the music that you put out this year, especially.
Yeah, I mean, people will give me my credit eventually. I'm not too much worried about it.
Yeah,
I'm never gonna stop doing tight shit, you know. So eventually, something will catch, and then they'll be like, "Oh man, he's been doing this shit. What? It's 36 fucking layers to this metaphor. Are you serious?" It'll come.
I feel that way. I feel that way about this show. It's like when I did an interview with Kali Uchis, and I put it out last week, and everybody's like, "Yo, you did an interview with," and I'm like, "Well, I've been doing this shit for a while, but yes, but yes,
You know, you just gotta keep your head down and walk forward. You
and
know,
just keep pushing forward. That's it." Yo, and so I wanted to get your opinion on something. So last year you were Grammy nominated, right? You know, you were part of this amazing run of Revenge of the Dreamers 3. I actually had a conversation the other day with my friend who works over at Commission Records about how you played him Costa Rica when he came to when you went to the Mass Appeal office a while, you know, however long ago, and that was one of my favorite joints off of it. And first of all, congrats on the nomination, even though it was a year ago. But I wanted to get your opinion on the Grammys, right? Because you showed up, you pulled up in I don't know, how long was the durag? How long was it?
10 feet.
10 feet. You pulled up in a 10-foot long durag, and obviously this year there's a lot of stuff going on with the Grammys, and obviously the weekend getting snubbed and all these other things. What is as someone who's attended the Grammys, who's been Grammy nominated, what is, like, I guess, your kind of like overall opinion of it?
Man, I got nothing negative to say about the Grammys until I win one, and then I'll complain. That's how I feel about it.
I respect that. It's like Drake on stage now. Drake be like, "You don't need this."
Yep, exactly. Then I'll complain, literally, once I win. But until then, I want one. So I'm not finna be the nigga bitching about it, because I do genuinely want one. It's one of my things that I have on my list of like things to accomplish. I'm not looking for it to validate me or some sort of like insecurity that I have without a Grammy. But after being nominated, I didn't already got a taste of the flavor, and the nigga just want to eat the whole soup now. I just need to eat the whole dish so I could really decide like if I want to keep going back to that restaurant or not. So like that's where I'm at with it. I got really nothing negative to say about it until then, because I would hate to be the main nigga speaking on it, and then like one day that I win and I'm on stage accepting it all happy and shit. It's like, that's fake.
Nah, and then next time, I don't know, maybe you could double the size of your rag next time.
Yep.
it's like once it's like for your album is Grammy nominated. It's like, all right, now we got to go in. Now the fit's got to be different.
Man, I'm gonna go next time I go to the Grammys. I'm gonna attach balloons to the back of my do-rag and have it floating behind me,
like straight out of Up.
Yep.
Yo, and I love this new joint you got with BFB the Pac-Man. Obviously, it's a remix for Alpha. The video is crazy. You play a male version of Karen in the video called Permit Patrick. I hope I got that correct.
Yep,
so tell me a little bit about Permit Patrick and why you decided to address the Karens of the world on this.
Permit Patrick is everything that I hate about people who do that type of shit. They're invasive, they're nosy, they're biased, they make weird assumptions. I just don't like nothing that got that Permit Patrick or Karen or whatever fucking alliteration you want to give to those type of people and how they rocking. I don't like it. So I wanted to make fun of them because that's what I do. So I was in makeup for about an hour and a half. As soon as I did, I couldn't break out of character. I was so in character that when I came home and washed the makeup off and I looked at myself, I called the police. I was like, who the fuck is this black man in my house?
You stupid. What was it? So, what was it like? I don't know, just being in that makeup for that long, right? Because like you had like a whole
Bro,
wig on.
you
Like I
wanna
could
know
only.
something so crazy? We had girls at the video shoot,
Mhm.
and they was still trying to fuck me while I was in all this makeup.
Looking crazy as hell.
Yeah, they was still trying to fuck me. This one girl put her titties out, asked can I suck them. I was like, Jesus Christ, chill.
I don't know what really goes on in your life, bro. Because I be hearing this shit. I'm like, yo, I don't. The Ice Cube shit, the girls at the video while you in like this like fake white face with with the hair, like still
Yeah,
wanting to have sex with you. Like this is crazy. Only I feel like this only happened to you.
yeah, I do live a very specific life that is tailored for it to be amazing for me. I
I don't.
can't, I
I don't
can't
even.
deny it at this point. It is what it is.
Yo, so I gotta ask you, did you get your superpowers, man? Like, what are your superpowers? We're
Yeah,
recording this December 22nd. So what are your superpowers?
apparently I got super strength
Mm.
of the penis.
Oh,
So, like specifically, my penis got super strength. It could break all barriers and do
right.
specific things in vaginas.
Wow.
Yeah, I didn't. Basically, the sauce chose me, man. I'm just like, they got iron fists.
Yes.
I'm titanium dick.
Did you just come up with that on the spot?
Yep.
You should do comedy. I don't know why you don't do comedy yet.
Cause I can't memorize a whole like thing. It just wouldn't work for me. My
Right.
business manager is called. Hold on, let me text him and tell him.
No worries. It's all good. I could cut this out.
Nah, we'll keep it. Let people know that I'm a busy man.
So you know what I saw? I saw you posted this teaser. You're on Cameo now, right? And what I really
Mhm.
enjoyed about this little teaser video on Cameo is that you kind of like recap your career a little bit. Obviously, from your first viral video of you wanting to catch all the Pokemon and drinking
Yeah.
all the Henny, and then being sexually attracted to tacos, and then
Yep.
deciding to take music seriously, being Grammy nominated, et cetera, et cetera. What is like the next? I don't know. If you added another section to the end of that video for the next Guapdad 4000 era, what would that era be? Like, what do you think is going to be that next era that I guess you would add to, I don't know, your like long list of eras of going viral and being sexually.
I mean, honestly, I just it's all gonna be legendary. I can't even be specific about what I think is gonna happen because I didn't know all of that shit was gonna happen.
Mhm.
Like I didn't know Costa Rica was gonna go gold and then go platinum by itself, and then the album went platinum at #1, and then Grammy nominations. Every viral video, I never knew it was gonna go viral. So like I can't tell you what the fuck I'm finna add to that list, but I know it's finna be something sick. I know it's gonna be something sick, nigga. I'm gonna dive in the ocean, punch a shark, then fuck a mermaid. Had a first I'll be Aquaman daddy.
Yo, seeing you as seeing you as like Aquaman is just a hilarious image in my mind. And
Because my do-rag will be my tail.
yeah, it's good. We got the durag from the Grammys last year. Yo, see,
Yeah.
we need one of your fans, one of your very artistic fans, to draw that up for you, and like we got to get like a big portrait and hang it in your crib. You feel me?
And that's crazy because I got giant portraits of myself all over my house.
I don't not believe that. I 100% believe that you got like 20-foot portraits of yourself just hanging around your
even
crib.
over my bed right now, I got 1 6-foot and 1 7-foot giant self-portraits in gold frames right above my bed.
Now, is it like above your bed or behind your bed? So like, if you getting down and busy in your bed, like, do the girls gotta look up?
It used to be behind, but when it was on the floor, but I just started to stop being lazy and hang them up. So now they on the wall.
Okay, so it's not like on the ceiling. So like girls.
Oh no.
But girls gotta stare at it if they're looking at the wall.
I look at it sometimes just like jacking off. Fuck it. Who could do it better than me?
Did you got the do-rag on in that shit too, or like what's
in both pictures I got the do-rag on.
It's an angelic sight. It's amazing. It's amazing.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
So
I love it.
We're in 2021, right? What's your 2021 New Year's resolution? Like, what do you, we say this, we say the same shit every year: work out, be healthy, live, laugh, love. If you're a Karen, what is your what is your 2021 New Year's resolution?
I was actually just talking to my manager about it. I want to be more of a businessman this year. I spent so much time and effort just like maintaining my lifestyle and trying to pop as a rapper, like solidify my place as an artist. I feel like I've done that over these last 2 years. So now I just want to start putting money in different places, like starting businesses and being more of a boss ass nigga. Like I'm already a boss by definition because I employ people, but I want to expand my reach and really start getting to this money. So that's like a goal of mine. I don't know what my first ventures would be. Right as of right now, I'm selling a lot of merch through my brand Scamboy. So I really want to grow Scamboy into a full lifestyle brand. And aside from that, I'm just kind of ready to like expand, dog. I want to like, hey, next big check I get 45,000. I literally want to take 40 of that and put it up into a business, and then nigga just give my little sister the 5K. Like I'm so beyond hoarding money and shit. I'm trying to like put it out there and just build. Trying to be like a Diddy. So that's my goal, to start being more forward thinking in that way for next year.
Yo, I love that. I also love how we just went from like joking about a portrait of yourself to getting real serious and real motivational. I love those two sides. I love how you could blend those two sides of yourself real easily. You're like, yeah, I got the durag, and I'd be having girls, and we be getting busy, but they got to stare at it, and then but you know what? I really want to do this business stuff, and I really want to make a difference in my community. Like, no, but I genuinely admire that side of you, because it's like when to have fun, but also when to be serious about your shit.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that.
And you were telling me about this new project that you got coming out in 2021. So what can you tell the fans about that? Because obviously it's been 2 years since your last well, wow, that's crazy to think about. 2 years since your last like full album, and you put out a few EPs in 2020. What is in store for Guapdad this year?
I'm doing a whole album with Illmind called 1176, and it's really about like my roots growing up in Oakland. I was just in last night with some Oakland fucking music legends and like current people who just out of this world. And I'm just really putting it together. It's almost like my origin story. It's the cover art is beautiful. We already shot it, and now we just working on the single art. But like, I'm wrapping up the music now, so by the time people even watch this interview, it'll be coming out in like a month or two after people see this. So I'm excited about it. We also shooting a whole short film to go along with it. So like, and it's an actual short film. Like, it's gonna look like some shit you watch on FX, like fucking Snowfall, fucking Atlanta. Like I'm not doing like the typical rapper music video short film. It's gonna be episodes of this crazy story, and I'm super juiced to do it. I'm super excited.
Hey man, and you put in so much work this year. We covered the E-40 and the Too Short stuff and all that. Like, I definitely think that 2021 is going to be another big year for you, along with business endeavors too, man. And hopefully 2022 Grammys with that project and everything else coming your way. What else do people got to know about that you got coming up, man? Because we talked about a lot already, but is there anything else that they got to know that you got going on, aside from music, merch wise, anything like that?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always dropping new merch. Follow at Scamboy on everything, and just look out for some shit. A great way that I'm growing the brand this year, I'm doing a lot of collabs. And I got some collabs with some tight ass brands. I got the Chinatown Market collab on right now. Yeah, that's really gonna be my main focus, and I'm really building it to be an actual brand. Like, I'm sitting and designing full collections, drops, like increasing the quality of the clothes. I want it to just kind of be a staple thing for people to fuck with and tap in with. So if you want tight clothes, go buy some shit from Scamboy at Scamboy on everything. Other than that, man, just enjoy the content. I'm putting out a lot of funny shit. I put out a lot of tight rap shit. I'm just always giving myself to people who fuck with me.
Boom, man. There it is, yo. Again, congratulations on your enormous 2020. We're looking forward to everything you do in 2021. Let the people know where they can follow you at.
Yeah.
Any other links that they got to know, any other ads they got to know, go ahead, drop them again for them.
Man, I am Guapdad 4000, the Ferragamo Falcon, the Valentino Viper, aka Shia LaBeouf down. You can follow me at Guapdad 4000 on everything, even Pornhub. So go ahead and do that.
Wait, are you actually on Pornhub?
Mm-hmm.
What the hell? What content do you put on Pornhub?
I rolled out my first music video ever flossing on Pornhub.
Really? I didn't know this.
I got head in that video by two, not one, but two females. And that was such a legendary thing. While we were shooting it, somebody in the parking lot, I remember this Mexican kid in the parking lot had got out and was filming us, and he uploaded that shit to Pornhub. So I was like, fuck it, we might as well roll the music video out now because he did it.
Nobody lives a life like Guapdad 4000, y'all. Make sure you go follow him, stream all the countless music he's put out this year. Look out for the new project, buy the merch, support the man. You know, he got his superpowers recently, so he's also gonna be doing some of that. But until next time, it's Guapdad 4000 on the radar, baby.
Let's go. Thank you.